Hey everybody, Farm Girl Scavenger here, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time viewing any of my videos, please hit the like and subscribe and all the other good stuff. So today I wanted to talk to you about silver plate, and should you we could even go to brass, copper, pewter, all the metals, right? Should you clean them, or should you polish them, or should you leave them alone? So here is my opinion on all of that. For the majority of the items, you should leave them alone. Just leave them alone. Let the buyer, or unless you are the owner of it and you're watching this, if you are not a seller, let the person, the end user, decide whether or not they want them with the patina on them or they want them cleaned. I personally do not believe that something is going to sell for a higher price. Let's say some bronze or copper. People like the aged, and the brass too. People like it to be aged. So how about flatware? Well, most of the time I have stainless steel flatware and I just hand wash it and off it goes. Today I am going to show you a set that I purchased this weekend at an estate sale. She had $80 on it. Nobody purchased it. I went back the last day and I got it for $40. Now I did my research on it and I was happy with what I saw, and then I got home and I'm getting ready to clean it, which I'm going to show you how to do the most inobtrusive way to clean this, and it is so easy and so fast, it's gonna blow your mind. So the pattern is, or the flatware is, that one doesn't have it on there. Let me just show you one of these seafood forks. This is Nobility, and the name of the pattern is Windsong. Can you see that? Nobility Windsong. Now I have the wooden case that it came in, and I will not sell it. I seldom have any luck selling a set of utensils in their wooden case. It's way more than people want to pay for shipping. And this case can be used for so many other things. You can use it for display. Do you sell at flea markets? Do you sell at pop-ups? Do you have a whatnot where you're selling things? These boxes are amazing. So the box can be sold alone. I haven't decided. This box is unlike a lot that I've seen, which means absolutely nothing. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you this set, and I'm going to show you the surprise that I got after what, and I don't know why, because usually I catch all this stuff, right? So let's check it out, because I was very surprised. I was happy with the comparative solds that I saw on eBay for this pattern for a set of 8, which is basically what I have, only there were no soup spoons. That's all right. I'm good with it. I counted what it was there. So let's turn this camera around, or maybe we won't. Okay. Here is the set that I got, and there are 8 knives and 8, there's actually more. Oh, that's not doing very good, is it? Focus, focus, focus. Okay, so there's 8 of these. These are the seafood. There's a soup spoon. I'm going to assume that there are 8 of these as well, because there's 5 of them here. And then we have the, maybe these are the soup spoons. Don't know, haven't done research, because these are teaspoons. So, and then we have a sugar spoon, and we have forks, dinner forks, and salad forks. But, hang on a second. Anyway, and this box is really nice. It really, really is. And I love the purple inside. So, hang on a minute. I'm going to show you this. That was the top one, right? This was all underneath it. It's got the serving set, the iced teaspoons, the slotted serving, pierced, whatever you, the cold meat fork. This fork doesn't go with it, or it's a different pattern. I don't believe that these go with it. Set all of these over here. And I literally just found this as I was getting ready to clean, and I thought, you know what, that's it. These are not the same pattern. One of these things is not like the other. Here are the soup spoons. Aren't they gorgeous? Again, there's your pattern. Nobility, Winsong. Here's the butter knife, and here's the other three of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that is pretty sweet. There are 8 knives. Looks like there's, sorry about that, there's 1, 2, 3 of the big serving spoons. There's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 iced teaspoons. We have a slotted serving spoon. We have a cold meat fork. We have a butter knife. And with that butter knife goes the sugar spoon, right? This is all part of the hostess set, basically. We have a gravy ladle or whatever. And then we have all of the spoons and the forks. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm going to clean these. So hang in there for a minute while I get everything ready, and I will show you what's going to happen. Okay, so let's continue. You can hear my hot water tea kettle is boiling. And so let's just look at some of these. They aren't bad, but this one has some spotting on it, right? They're not horrible. They could go just like that, but what I'm going to do, this is a glass baking dish, and you line it with tin foil, and you just lay these in here like this. We're going to pay attention to this one. This one right here has got some tarnish on it too. And that's all we're doing. We're just brightening these up. So we've got those. Got those. Let's do the sugar spoon. And let's do these because this one, I don't know, this one right here you can see has discoloring, and all of them do. So we're just going to lay these in here. You can put more than this in here if you want. I'm just going to do these ones right now and show you. So the point is, this is tin foil, and you can use cheap tin foil, you can do whatever. You need to use a glass pan. You really need to use a glass pan. And then what you want to do, I gotta go get some more baking soda. And I use Bob's Red Mill for cooking. This is what I have, so this is what we're gonna use. Arm & Hammer baking soda is perfectly okay. What you're going to do is you're going to sprinkle this liberally on this. Just put a nice amount in here. Now, it'd probably be better if I did this. We'll do that. We'll practice. We'll do 2. It's been a minute since I've done this, and there you go. So, got that. My water is almost, so that's what we got, right? Baking soda, tin foil, glass dish. If you have something that's bigger and deeper, then what you'll want to do is you'll want to use a glass bowl. and Pyrex is probably what you want to use. Okay, so my water is hot, and here you go. This is what you do. This is it. You want to cover this stuff. You want everything covered, so you better make sure that you got enough hot water when you're doing this, right? Now the chemical reaction will start, and you just let it sit. I can already see that one was the problem one, and I can already see them cleaning. I'm not going to scrub them. I'm not going to do anything. When this water cools off, I will take them to the sink and I will hand wash them and hand dry them because I don't want any spots on them. It's super that simple. And if you feel like it's not enough, guess what? You can just add a little more baking soda to the problem ones, right? It's super easy. And we'll take a couple and compare them to the ones that aren't done. Okay? Okay, well, here we are. Here is the finished product. Aren't they beautiful? They just turned out glorious. So let's take a look. Here's the handles on these. I think they're cheese. I haven't looked them up, so if you know what they are, hey, tell me in the comments. I would appreciate that, and we'll all learn something together, right? So they all cleaned up nicely. Look at this. And I'm going to, this fork was in horrible shape. I did take before and after pictures. So as we're just kind of scanning these, I'm going to insert some of the before and after pictures. But I am so very happy with these. I didn't have to use any chemicals. I didn't have to get my hands dirty. I didn't have to get stuff that is not good for our environment. If you use a silver polish, good for you. Every time you polish silver, it takes a little bit of the silver off, and you will see that in the little, hang on a second, I will show you. So this is Wright's Silver Cream, which a lot of people use to polish their silver, because that's what we want. We want chemicals all over our silver, because if you think you can wash all of that off first go around, good luck. And all of that black on there is not dirt. That is silver and dirt that you have taken off every time you polish these. They should have a little bit of something in there. My gosh, these are probably 40, 50, 60 years old or more, this set is. So I use this on certain things, but for the most part, I bought it at an estate sale. I've only used it a couple of times, sometimes for whatever reason. But like I said, I'm going to put some before and after pictures on here. Here's the spoons that had so much of the spots on them. Now they have scratches and wear from use. That's normal. You know, you can definitely see the ones that have more use than others, right? So there you have it. All right. So if you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you give it a thumbs up, a little heart, comment if this was good information for you, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks so much. Farm Girl Scavenger out.